Okay. So 7.24 guide. This will be on the YouTube. Yeah. Mallet&Gunblade, Warmog, Rageblade, and QSS. Dark Seal and Refill Potion. Start is this, and then that's the build order pretty much. Sometimes I do a Gunblade first, sometimes I do Mallet first. Mostly it's a Mallet first though. That's a build order. So how does this build work? Honestly, if you look at it first, it does not make sense since I'm getting a healing from a Gunblade and I'm also getting another healing from the Warmog. But two types of healings are different. The Gunblade heal is while I'm in team fight. While I'm in fight, Gunblade gets to be useful as for healing. Not just healing, Gunblade is honestly for the damaging to the squishy champions. And when it gets to be fighting versus the tankers, that's where Gunblade gets to be quite useful for healing. And Warmog's healing is different. It's not really healing me in the team fight while I'm in the fight, while I'm tanking someone. Warmog is not gonna really provide me anything but just chunk of HP. Then how is it gonna be healing then? If I get poked down after the fight, or you know, I get chunk 50% HP, 10% HP left, or if I barely survived, I get out of the fight for a bit. After 6 seconds, my Warmog pops and I get to be close to full HP. That's how the Warmog works, and that's how the Gunblade works. Gunblade for killing a squishy champions most likely, and then when I'm fighting versus the tankers, it provides me the consistent healing as I'm keep DPSing them. Yep. So the difference between this build versus my last build is, last build I did recommend a Wit's End or even Rapid Fire Cannon, depending on the situation, instead of a Gunblade. And the problem that I was able to find with this specific build is that I wasn't able to kill the squishy champions. When I get an opportunity to kill a squishy champions like ADCs or something like that, I wasn't able to pick it up because I don't have much damages with this build. So I think that Gunblade suits really good item. I understand the attack speed is gonna be really shit, but after I got used to it, it was okay. And runes for these is just one rune. Summon Aery. That's it. I gave up the PyTA. Yeah, not using a PyTA anymore. Straight up, it's a Summon Aery. This rune is it. So it provides me the most damage, Summon Aery, in the laning phase. Mana Flow Band, Celerity, Scourge. Like these are pretty much the same thing for every other team of players too. And these two, this one is pretty important. Domination versus a Precision. I've been deciding that a lot. The thing is, the Teemo's default stat that you get to have from the sorcery tree is not a 25 API. It says in Domination plus 1580 or plus 25 API, right? For the other API champions like Modified Karma I've seen, or even Kale, you get to have a 25 API from the sorcery tree. But on Teemo, somehow he gets a plus 15 AD. What I mean by default stat is that when you get a 0 AD, 0 API, when you have the same amount of API as AD, as in the additional wise, then default Teemo gets to have a physical damage side instead of a magical damage side, which is kinda fucked up. I think Riot really messed this up. They have to fix this. Because of this, I always have to start with the Dark Seal. A Dark Seal works, Doran's Ring works, and any other API items that you can get level 1, it works. Probably Spell Thief 1, yeah. But Dark Seal is probably the best out of all. So, since I have to start with the Dark Seal, on the secondary mastery, I need to get a Taste of Blood for the sustain for the laning phase, because I'm not starting with the Doran Shield. And a Zombie Ward is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. There was a dev post about this, so it won't be fixed. Oh really? It's not going to? Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. So yeah, that's it. Because I have to start with the Aery item level 1, therefore I need Taste of Blood. If I can start with the door and shield, then I'd rather go with the precision. This is my preference, but because you know I can get attack speed with alacrity, but because I have to start with the Aery item, that I need to sustain in the early game. Taste of Blood. Yeah, Zombie Ward is pretty useful too. I really enjoy it nowadays. That's pretty much it, and I've been playing that quite a lot with this build, and it's been good. It's been good.